So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You'll even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right. Now, where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to Shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
It's crazy to see how big this is now.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Oh, hands off, Alfred.
Hey!
Exactly.
Hey, take that back!
What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling. Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
I don't like the board up there with all the stones
Take that back, Alfred!
swaying back and forth right above Jack.
Leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
You're asking me to babysit
What? Why
and
me?
finish my work. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Finish your work, Jack.
You little jerk.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena.
Oh, he has
And I was going to tell her how I
crush.
felt. And nothing and no one would stop
Look at
me.
all this stuff that could go bad. I have to see Aliena. I wonder where she is. Look at the wasp's nest. We got the... This is gonna fall on our head. What else? You know, just... This dude sitting right on the edge. Alfred will regret what he said about Aliena. Tom insists I finish my corbel. Well, obviously we need to finish our work. We also need to watch over him. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff we have to do. Alright, so we are going to walk around the new cathedral and try and find Aliena as well. But we want to make sure that we... There's already a crack. We want to make sure that we finish the corbel because we don't want to make Tom upset. So let's take a look around. What about Jonathan? Spends too much time with the monks. Wonder when he'll ask about his father. Remember the winter he was born. Well, let's go see what Jonathan has to say.
Hey, little brother.
Make some faces at him.
I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, alright? It's our secret.
That's so cute. I don't want to play with him yet. Let's go ahead and take a look around. At the crack especially. The crack keeps coming back. Mortar might be the problem, but why here? Not even Tom knows. Well, what's
Right,
going
the wall
on?
is already coming apart, and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
Man, Jack's voice got really deep. Let's see. Wasn't here a few days ago last year they killed a sheep? Careful Jonathan doesn't get too close.
I better not get too close.
We'll go up over the entrance. Everybody will see it. Doesn't feel finished yet.
The Tree of Life. When I was small, I wanted something with animals. I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognizes that it's supposed to be a tree. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me do another one.
Oh gosh dang it, Tom. What about our corbel? Never finish things. Tom in for a surprise. Question is, finish it now or later? The Bible. Philip wants me to read, and then my trusty slingshot. Well, I feel like maybe I could take that out. Can I take out the wasp nest? Oh gosh, it might attack everyone. Oh fuck.
I need to do better than that.
Misfire. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Oh my gosh. It goes so fast. I'm gonna piss these wasps off. I gotta... Oh, there, I got it.
Yes! I bet there are more nests around.
Yeah, but now the wasps are on the ground. Oh, shit. Read the Bible. Oh, God. Don't go over there.
I'm not in the mood to discuss scripture.
What about if we go to
Oh
Jonathan?
no, he's too young for slingshot training. But maybe in a few months.
Okay, well, let's go to our unfinished corbel. Continue work now. I want to get it done. I want to make Tom proud.
Time to get this done.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna suck so bad. I haven't played this game for a little bit. Oh, okay, perfect. I want it to be perfect for Tom. I want to make Tom happy. And I don't want it to look like crap.
Nice. For some reason, I'm full of energy today.
Good,
The
because
face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now.
yeah, we'll work on that
I
later,
just
Jack.
can't stand looking at it anymore. Oh, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will.
Where is he?
I need to get much better at this.
I don't even know where Andrew is. Anywho, let's go... Crypt... Workers. Oh, I didn't even see that. Alfred doesn't get it. These walls will only hold a wooden ceiling. They weren't meant to hold stone. It is weird that Alfred wants to do
Hey up there!
stone.
Hey down there.
Can I hit him with my trusty slingshot? Let's see. Thomas says I finished my core. I feel like I just did.
I can never get the expression right. That's not humility, sorrow, and dignity. It looks surprised. A surprised Corbel. Useless.
It's okay. Let's go into the crypt. See if there's anything going... Oh, why is Jonathan following me? We're gonna see if there's anything going on down here with the foundation, potentially. Oh, look at us. Spends too much time with the monks. Can we play with him down here?
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Does he not talk?
Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Tom and Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know. Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening or he's thinking about it.
I guess he just doesn't want to play. He follows the rules unlike us. That's a big one, vile creatures. Let's hit it with the slingshot.
Oh,
Oh, I guess not. Oh, it's in
gone.
the crack.
where did it go? There must be some kind of cavity behind that wall. The foundations and the whole crypt were part of the old cathedral. Who knows what secrets are hidden down here?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff down here. Quite a bit of, you know, just whatever that creepy owl was doing down here. I don't know how, you know, the owl got down here. Almost a miracle. More reasons for pilgrims to come. The crypt survived the fire.
Philip says he's only resting. If Adolphus ever wakes up, he'll be in for quite a surprise. He's a long way from home. I wonder if I'll ever get to see a faraway place like Cordoba.
Where did it go? What is behind that wall? Crypt and foundation are old. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's gone.
What if we... Oh, there it is right there. Plans. Tom taught Alfred and me all about the cathedral. I could draw these plans in my sleep. Alfred doesn't get most of it. Okay, well... It's interesting that the rat is right there, but I can't do anything about it.
If I break something, I'll have to pay for it. Found that out the hard way.
Well, I'm sure that building on a cracked foundation is not the smartest thing to do, but I don't believe I can do anything down here, so we'll just go ahead and go back upstairs. Is Jonathan... Okay, Jonathan is like our little... he's our little follower right now. What else do we have in here? Nothing. So... let's go ahead and go out to the market. Oh wow, it's got a different front to it, doesn't it? I see Philip.
Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's here.
Ah, great. Thank you, Martha.
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no! It's all broken.
The sounds of the market.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack?
Maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that. Even the monks step on my chickens.
Who was that?
Do you want to buy some of this fine cloth, Jonathan?
Great idea. I could make you a red robe. Or a blue one.
No.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it? What is the colour that monks wear?
Brown and black and grey.
You see this man just holding his piglet? I wonder who that lady was with the black robe.
So, how's business? All well?
More and more people keep coming here. Yesterday, there were 24 merchants from Shiring alone.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. But the Priory made a lot of money. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his market, so they all came here instead. Now they've all returned to Shiring for the Fleece Fair.
Is the Earl asking lower taxes at the Fleece Fair?
On the contrary, from what the merchants told me, it's even worse. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a Fleece Fair, and only Shiring has one.
Maybe we can get some license. Well, actually, you know what? I bet the Earl isn't going to allow that.
Are you not going to the Fleece Fair in Shiring?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip and Aliena?
I know, it's a lot of work. But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good shape. This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should be working too.
I'm just taking a break. How do you get along with Alfred?
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me. Jonathan wouldn't either, and he's your brother too.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Don't worry, he's a little monk. He is everyone's brother.
Ooh, you almost let the cat out of the bag. That was That was a nice save, though.
Did you see Aliena?
Maybe she was heading home. I think she's expecting a visitor.
A visitor?
Do I hear jealousy in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's no way that she's gonna end up with Alfred. Absolutely not. I mean, look at this. Look at this gentleman right here.
Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
Maybe I should get going.
Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you.
A message from Ellen. Alright, Mama. Cub, I need to talk to you. I will be at the small clearing near the river.
I think Ellen wants to talk to you about Papa.
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. That's what she wants to talk about. Papa knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
Map of Kingsbridge Priory, 1141. How different does this look now? We have the crypt, the cathedral, we have the stables, the house of the prior. Maybe we can go into the chapter house or the guest house now? I wonder where they're staying. You have the cemetery, the river, toll hut, clearing, bridge. Ooh, Aliena lives right outside of the village. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just kind of take a look around Kingsbridge before we go to Aliena's house.
The Hamleys were the ones forcing that deal on me to spite Waileran.
We got Philip and Tom down here.
All I know is that
Stonemasons, the market, colorful cloth. Well, let's take a look at the cathedral. Know the layout by heart, worked hard to understand all of this, yet Tom won't make me a builder.
If our workers find out, they'll get nervous. And
is he going to say something about the cathedral, or is he going to go back in? Because I don't want to go back in the cathedral.
Problem. Yeah, it is.
Once the west side and its towers rise above the priory, it'll be even more impressive. Only a few more years. What I'd give to build at least one of the towers.
I planned ahead for a case like this.
I actually have not been paying attention to what those two are saying.
We can pay our workers, and there's enough
learned a lot from them. Hard and honest workers. Would be hard to find a better craftsman.
Lost now.
Hey.
Jack, how did you like the stone I picked for your corbel?
I like it. You were right. Now I only need to get better at carving.
Well, give it time, Jack. You'll get there. Now, better get back to work. Who knows how long we can still work here?
We're just a young man.
Indeed.
Need to be
first,
perfect
we need to talk to
the markets. First market was 2 years ago.
I agree.
Philip's idea. Aliena and Martha helped a lot. Great place to read and think. Only allowed to read the Bible there. Read another book there. Read another book there. It was admonished in the cloister.
Why would Percy Hamley break his word?
Oh no. Talking about the Hamleys.
I don't know.
Milius liked having Mother around. Mother always sneaks herbs into food. Remigius only allows salt. Let's see. Alright, Tom, always on Alfred's side. Doesn't believe I can be a builder. I know I can be a builder.
We'll find
Read his Bible twice. Still like my books better. Won't tell him. Okay, well, let's go see what Tom...
What are you doing out here, Jack?
Oh.
Did you finish your corbel?
I mean, heck yeah, I did.
I'm done.
Why do I get the feeling that when I go and look at your corbel, it won't be finished?
I'm not gonna sit here and be petty and talk about Alfred at all. Absolutely not. We did our best, man. Dad! He's like my dad. Why is he not happy?
I'm doing my best, alright? If you would let me do more than just the statues.
You need to focus on the task at hand.
I can do much more than stone carving, and you know it.
We can't always get what we want.
Alfred can.
Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve right now. The Earl of Shiring has stopped supporting us. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop building the cathedral.
I will talk to Percy Hamley. And if he won't see me, I will talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, by doing as you're told. Do your job, and only your job. And leave Alfred alone.
See, Jack's got to realize that he doesn't know everything about what's going on.
Philip, I don't have time to watch Jonathan.
You obviously have enough time to bicker with your brother, so I have to disagree.
Alfred started it.
It does not matter who started it, but who is wise enough to end it. You are brothers, after all.
So when he says things like he said to me, I should just sit there and listen?
Keep studying the Bible and you will understand.
Maybe my mother was right about you. She said you would make little Jonathan into a monk.
The robe was a present from Cuthbert. Our brotherhood is the only family he has.
I'm sorry, of course.
Jack.
Yeah, he's like, Jack, shut up. Okay, let's go. Path around the cathedral. Can we walk? Move the, Okay, I can't move the...
You've talked to the king
What is
before?
it? The
Maybe he'll
map
help
or
again.
whatever. Let's go to the kitchen and see these guys. This chapter may be a little bit longer because we want to go and double check, you know, make sure that we don't miss any conversations with anybody. Ah, Milius and... I can't believe Cuthbert is still alive. 5 years later, right?
Hello, Milius.
Jack, and Jonathan. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the apples down here.
I'm sure it's fine, Brother Andrew.
I am not so sure. Even the salt is damp.
Cuthbert knew what he was doing.
What is Brother Andrew up to?
We will get a new cellarer soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then what I can do can't be much better. Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
One.
Well, I guess that answers that question.
4.
I'm actually surprised that Andrew lasted longer than Cuthbert because he seemed like he was
There
older.
is a sausage missing.
Cuthbert's mortar. I miss him.
No, there's not.
Milius, you're gonna be fine, man.
No. Here it is.
Okay. Not my kind of tools. Maybe I should learn cooking. Can't be that hard. Let's go look at the mortar.
Can I use the mortar?
The mortar? Yes. Why shouldn't you? What do you want to use it for?
I'm not quite sure yet.
So at some point we're gonna get something to be able to use the mortar. Much too warm in here. Couldn't stand around here all
We were
day.
thinking of getting a novice to do the work
Looks
of the
sad,
cellarer
Mrs.
for the while.
Cuthbert. Jonathan, Andrew.
You mean
Okay,
till I
taking
taught him
stock.
everything and
New
then
cellarer
he
to
is a
come
cellarer?
soon.
Better not.
These
I don't
are
want to
hard
disturb him.
times. We cannot
Nah, he's an
just
angry
bring a
old
new
man.
monk into our
What about
priory.
Jonathan?
Hey.
Make a face at him. He enjoys that. He chuckles every time. Alright, anything over here? No. Let's talk to Milius one more time.
You miss Cuthbert, hmm?
I do. the thought of being here without him.
But you won't be alone.
I'd rather be alone than spend the rest of my days cooped up in here with someone like Brother Andrew. Or whoever will be the new cellarer.
Did you talk to Philip about it?
You know, I think I should. But Philip and I haven't talked since Cuthbert passed on. As prior, he always has something else to worry about.
But I'm sure he'd like to see you happy, Milius.
If I have to teach someone, then I can just do it myself.
Maybe we should pray.
Alright, let's go to the cloister. The cloister. See what's going on in here. I don't exactly remember what it... Okay, I was gonna say, I think it's that long hallway. Let's see. Path to the mill. We'll go there soon. We have Jonathan. And then this goes to the cathedral. And the cemetery. The chapter house. Blocked. What about the chapter house? Who's in here?
Ah, locked.
Okay. I guess no one's in there. Let's go to the cemetery. And then we should be able to see the house for the prior. And there's another wasp nest. That has to be an achievement. Apps. What's Jonathan doing over there?
The water won't mix itself.
Apps. The way back. Prior's house. Arguing workers. We have...
Well, the mortar won't, but I...
Brother Arnaldus is sleeping by Cuthbert's grave. Alright. Let's go ahead and check this out. From here, the cathedral looks finished. Only a few more years. Tom's name will be known in all of England.
Now get to work.
Doesn't seem like they work well together. Why can't they just get along? Let's go talk to them. See if we can resolve any issues that they have.
What's the problem?
I'm taking me well-deserved break.
Well deserved. You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk.
Better a drunk than a bearded bastard. Come on then, kick me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What?
Who?
Looks like I have to resolve this. Tom Builder, the Prior. Think about other people. Nah, the other people. King Stephen, Jack Jackson. Sub-Prior. Brother or not. No, let's think about, Tom.
Tom Builder.
Now he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break.
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Well, that resolved absolutely nothing. What about, shoot, I feel like I've been told that I take too many breaks. Brother Arnaldus, he is sleeping. We'll come back to this. I don't think I can resolve this issue. Now includes a scriptorium. Philip began training scribes and illuminators. Also taught me a bit. Is it locked? Oh, okay. Maybe
You must be joking.
Remigius is... Yeah, Remigius is in here.
Drunk bastard!
They're still arguing.
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise, Remigius.
The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is. What are you doing in the scriptorium?
I wanted to have a look at your books.
Is that so? Everyone, listen up. Is the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and color?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction site.
Carving statues and ornaments,
building
I
things.
think.
I'm not exactly sure what it is either. But it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack.
Oh man, I feel like he's gonna whip us like he did that
Now,
other
go
kid.
back to your work and do not disturb us again.
Look at Jonathan. Was he basically turning his nose up on us? Okay, let's try to get those workers to work together by saying that Remigius is a hard worker and he just doesn't take any shit from anybody.
No, Sir Prior Remigius.
Boys, I swear, you're gonna have to deal with Remigius if you just don't.
I think I know who
Be
might be
good.
a shining inspiration for both of you.
Remigius, the sub-prior.
The sub-prior.
Oh, don't get me started on Sub-Prior Remigius. He is a hard-working man.
He is. And don't you doubt it. What? That he is a hard-working man? Who? Sub-Prior Remigius! You fool!
Oh no.
How
He's gonna go beat him with his rope.
How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery like heathens!
But I...
Silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work of a sub-prior is? How much devotion and painful work it takes to teach our novices, our monks? And you dare call me a fool?
We didn't!
Silence, I say! I will think of a way to make you two understand the kind of behavior I expect in this priory.
I think they'll be busy for a while.
We place our trust in you.
Well, I stuck the dog on him. Is that how you'd say it? They're both going to be getting to work now. Remigius and arguing workers. Better stay away or Remigius will start scolding me too. Let's go see Brother Arnaldus. Cuthbert died half a year ago. Miss Cuthbert. Also, Jonathan, why the heck are you over there?
The sub-prior has to handle
Maybe this
everything
wasn't
he
a good
neglects.
way to resolve that issue.
Hello, Cuthbert.
As sub-prior, I have even more responsibilities than the prior himself.
I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean, wherever he is? He's lying right there. I made sure his wait for Judgment Day is comfortable.
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we die.
No. We lie in wait till Judgment Day. That's why I want someone good to bury me, to make sure I lie well. I hope you will remember your promise that you will bury me.
Wow, that was a long time ago. My first night in the Priory. I'll bury you, Brother Arnaldus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I can't
And
not
thank you
do that for
looking
him.
after Cuthbert.
And more
Cuthbert's fate. Cuthbert's last days. Cuthbert died in the first weeks of 1141. It had been a harsh winter. In the days before his death, he had complained that he had trouble breathing and was suffering from a pain in his chest. He instructed Milius to find him an herb called Mary's Tears. The tea he made from the herb seemed to help for a few hours, but the same night Cuthbert's fever got worse and his breathing shallow. Oh no. Milius stayed with him and talked to him until he fell asleep. The next morning he did not wake again. When Cuthbert died, he was 68 years old. 58 years of his life he had spent in Kingsbridge. There was no one old enough to remember the day he had come to the Priory. Cuthbert had never talked about his family, but to most monks he had been like a father, and to Jonathan a grandfather, which had given Cuthbert great joy during the last years of his life. May he rest in peace. He's only 68, but I guess that's good for like the 1100s, right? Wasn't here a few days ago. Oh my goodness, Jonathan. Okay, let's take the wasp's nest out. He's a little close for comfort.
I bet there are more nests around.
Just don't see how
We'll take him out as we come by them. Can we talk to Jonathan? I just want to double check every time.
Hey, little brother.
Make a face at him. He enjoys it. Alright, let's go. I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable just leaving these wasp nests everywhere because that's literally doing nothing. They're just gonna get pissed off and make another nest because you're not doing anything about them. Alright, the door to the cloister.
You're not heathens,
We're gonna go back through and head out to the mill.
You're not heathens.
I just lit.
Then you
What
should
was
know
it?
better.
I just caused an issue there. Whoops. Oh well, Remigius enjoys yelling at people, so let him do what he enjoys doing. Wait. Oh, Jonathan's nose. He had like boogers coming out his nose.
Locked. The monks don't want people to disturb them, I guess.
Well, I guess we'll just go out the front door then. Did you guys see that? When I went over to the door, Jonathan had like snot. He wiped it off with his sleeve. That's so disgusting. Kids, man. Kids are nasty.